Hello and welcome to Tumley Lofts Stud Guided Tour. This is the first time we have done a guided tour, so I hope you enjoy what's coming up. Here you can see to your right is the racing loft. Here you can see the new loft built this year. It contains 2 breeding sections, 2 sections for housing young birds for sale, and 5 individual breeding sections. The loft coming into view now is the main stock loft that we built here 10 years ago. This contains 5 breeding sections. We have enough space to house 107 pairs, 75 pairs in the original stock loft and another 32 pairs in the new loft. Now you can see the aviary to the 5 individual breeding sections that also double up as holding pens, which you will see inside later. These are the young cocks that are for sale. And these are the young hens that are for sale. As you can see, this whole loft is of similar construction. Nice big windows to let the light in and for the birds to be able to fly in and out of during the day. These can be closed up at night or when the weather is too severe to let the birds out. The aviaries are partially covered in perspex so the birds are able to get out there and enjoy the weather, whatever the weather. Down the far end you can see there are the same style sections, but these are 2 breeding sections which you'll see inside later. The racing loft has been little used of recent years. We haven't had time to manage the stud and to race, but this year I did manage to put some birds in there for racing. We started with 11, which doesn't sound very many, but that's all we had for ourselves. We've ended up with 6 after racing. Unfortunately, some birds were lost around home due to raptors, but others were lost on the road. As you can see, we're in a nice open area, although we are surrounded by trees. We can't see our birds coming from a great distance as we're in a valley. Here you can see the 2 breeding sections. These are near the old stock loft to make life easier for us when we're feeding and watering. At the moment the birds are all split up separately into cocks and hens, and they are going through the moult. All the lofts now have corrugated tin roofs apart from the racing loft, which is yet to be converted. I haven't decided whether this is a good idea yet or not, but we need to do something as this is the only loft that suffers with leakage from rain. Here's a look into the section. We have a wire floor with concrete underneath that we can spray out every so often to keep them mucked down. The pigeons are able to go in and out as they please during the day, but we do lock them away at night just in case we have any trouble with any predators. Here you can see the old aviaries to the original stock loft, much smaller. These have small pop holes for the birds to come out into the aviaries and plastic just to let the light in. This is going to be changed within the next few months hopefully to a similar system to what we have in the new loft, as this will provide more light and ventilation for the birds. Also, hopefully they'll be able to fly straight out, which gives them a bit more exercise as they're locked away and not able to fly out.